Hello and welcome to Pennsylvania's first mall. You wouldn't be able to tell that now with all the updates and renovations this place has gotten over the years. However, yes, this is Pennsylvania's first mall. This will be the first mall in a total of 5. So with that all out of the way, let's get into the history of the Northway Mall, or now known as the Block at Northway. The Northway Mall began as a strip mall called the Northway Shopping Center, located on McKnight Road in Ross Township, PA, which opened in 1953. In 1962, the Rouse Company, then led by James W. Rouse, enclosed the existing strip mall. It was a very modest strip mall for the time and would get way bigger once it was built as the Northway Mall. This renovation would make Northway Mall the first enclosed shopping center of the state of Pennsylvania, with the mall including 3 anchors at the time, them being Joseph Horn & Company, Woolworths, and Murphy's Mart. We then later jumped to the 90s, when the original ivory upper floor atrium would be removed in 1994. In 1995, the mall was renovated by McNeil Real Estate of Dallas, Texas, which owned the center at the time. It was then sold to Akron Group, also of Dallas, Texas, who put the mall up again for sale in 2000. At the time, the mall had 94% occupancy. When the mall declined, plans were announced to convert the mall's upper level into a strip center, which would be the back part of the mall now known as today with Marshalls and Saks Fifth Avenue. Under the plan, the mall would be renamed Shops at Northway, which took place in 2005. This construction eliminated the discount movie theater in 2007. New tenants were announced at the Shops at Northway, including a shoe store and a family center, along with Value City and Old Navy closed in 2008, while the family center, the Kid Company, which replaced the food court, existed only briefly. Borders Books closed in 2011 due to bankruptcy and as response to the company's liquidation. And Dick's Sporting Goods closed its Shop at Northway location as a result of the store's relocation to the McCandless Crossing. At the time in October 2014, much of the upper level of the mall's existing corridors were empty, consisting of only the Marshalls and Shoe Carnival. The lower level in a similar depressed state, with PetSmart, Northway Shoe Repair, and a music performance instruction school and a hair salon all being the stores being closed, and along with Party City, Riz Camera, and optical storefronts remain vacant. Mama Lucia's Italian restaurant, which had been located in the mall since 1974, had also announced to close in December 31st, 2014. The repurposed and second-hand merchandise store also announced their intentions not renew release, which expired in late 2017. LRC Realty, the owner of the mall since 2012, had announced their intention to re-renovate and redevelop the mall. The mall would stay open during construction and would last until early 2018. Under the redevelopment, the mall would be renamed Northway Collection before coming to the Block at Northway. As of December 2017, construction of the major mall areas such as the North Corridor, the South Atrium, and the 100-space enclosed parking garage was complete, and Dave & Buster's, opening in the former Horns/Dick's Sporting Goods space, would also open in February 18, 2019. On November 6, 2025, tragedy would strike the mall as one of its newer stores added during this new redevelopment of the mall, Saks Fifth Avenue, would announce that they would close due to a partial bankruptcy and closing half of their stores. The Saks Fifth Avenue at the mall, with the store at the mall having a small first story and having a large secondary section. Hopefully the mall can find a way to fill in this space that is a large section that you'll see later on in the video as we talk about it
here for the Block at Northway.
However, this is going to do it for my portion of the mall, as it was the first mall. Now you'll hear me go out. You'll see me go outside, as I've said multiple times, and then do a few other things. It doesn't look like it's an old shopping center because since they demolished, it looks pretty brand new for the time. The movie theater and everything. See how much updates and renovations the place has gotten. That means you can't walk outside, inside the mall. So you have to walk outside to go into the other portion of the inside part of the mall. However, you'll see me do that, and with that all being said, see you there once I get to the Saks Fifth Avenue wing. Now here we have the big anchor space of Saks Fifth Avenue. It just went bankrupt and closed last year. Most of the Saks Fifth Avenue stores, or all of them, are now closed. As you can see in here, that was a big anchor space for this mall, and it's pretty devastating how big that store was, and now there's nothing there now. And we're coming into the Marshalls and Saks Fifth Avenue wing, as you can see right about now. And, there's nothing I'm going to be really saying anymore, and yeah, I'll just let some music play out for the rest of this video. Goodbye, and thank you for watching the video on the oldest mall in Pennsylvania, and the first mall, the block at Northway.
You blow.